Okay, now it's time to do some story problems with this. And I wouldn't say these, I don't know, they can be confusing, but not if you follow the rules, okay? Students sell small and large greeting cards. The small cards cost $3. The large cards cost $5. The student sells 25 cards. Doesn't say if they're large or small. They make a total of $95. How many of each type of card were sold? Okay, so let me explain what's going on. We need to find how many small and large cards there were. We know there's 25 total, so maybe I could do like 5 and 20. Maybe 24 and 21, that's 25. 23 and 2. But when they give us a cost, we have to find out how many would actually get to that total cost. Okay, so it's 3 units. I have 3 units underlined: small, large, and money. Okay? Small, large, and money. Okay, so that's 3 units. So we're going to need our box. And don't make it very large. Kind of make it wide, but it doesn't have to be that large. Okay? Because you're going to need the down here for workspace. Just trust me on this. Okay, actually, yeah, let's go like this. Okay, this is reserved for workspace. Okay, so remember how you label these: total, how many, and single. Okay. Now you want to put your money label on top of single and on top of total. And then the other 2 units, the small and the large, go up here. So small, large. Okay. And you've done that before. Now, what I'd like you to do first, you're always given a total cost at the end of the problem on these today. Okay, total cost is $95. So I put 95 right there and then cross it out. That's your grand total money. Now, look in the top row. The top row is for numbers that are not money. And that's money. 25 is not money. So 25 belongs in the top row. Now, it just says, it doesn't say if 25 is small or large, though. Okay? So if it can't go for small and it's not going for large, 25 is the total, how many total I have. And then the small and large become X and Y. Okay? So I'm going to put that up here, X and Y. So I cross out 25. Now, this is for money amounts we have. So I've got $3, and that's for the small. So 3, cross it out. And I have $5, that's for the large, so 5. And then I need to multiply. I need to take X times 3, which is written as 3X, because you don't know how many small cards, but you know they cost $3, so 3X, 3 times X. Y times 5 would be 5Y. Now, what we have here is we have an equation down here, but they have different letters, X and Y. So what I want you to do is circle the top row and the bottom row. And I have 2 equations I need to write. So now I'm going to make this cross, okay? I'm going to set up 4 boxes. So I start with 2 equations, X, Y, and 25. So put X plus Y equals 25. And then you want to put 1s in front of those because neither one is really by itself because they're together. Okay, so X plus Y equals 25 and put 1s in front. And then you're going to write 3X plus 5Y equals 95. Okay. Now there is no base. Okay, so I want to circle these. And I also need to copy down the top equation down here so I have it to find my second answer. Okay. All right, you got anything that's the same? 1 and 3 aren't the same. 1 and 5 aren't the same. So there's no same. Okay. So we need to get those dots drawn. Dot, 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 dot. So I have a 3 here. So 3, 3, 3. And then a 1 here. 1, 1, 1. So 1x times 3 is 3x. 1y times 3 is 3y. 25 times 3 is 75. And on the bottom, 3x times 1 is 3x. 5y times 1 is 5y. 95 times 1 is 95. Okay, so I look at what I have. Now I have a new something that's the same right here. Now you're always going to have to switch on the story problem because there's always going to be both positives. Okay, so switch because we need a positive and a negative. So that's negative, the 5's negative, and the 95's negative. And now it's time to plus, 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 and plus. Okay, so 3 plus negative 3 is 0. 3 plus negative 5 is negative 2 with y. And 75 plus negative 95 is negative 20. Okay, so now I divide by negative 2. Dot it first. Okay, and negative 25 by negative 2 is 10. Okay, so y equals 10. Now where is y at in the table? Here it is. What's it under? Large. So 10 is your large cards. Okay, now to get the other answer, that's why we wrote that down there after I did my circling. Y is 10, so I replace 10y with 10, and I take 1 times 10. That's 10 plus 1x equals 25, and I dot my 1x, and I just minus 10. 1 dot x equals 15, and then divide by 1, but it's still 15. So 15 small and 10 large. Okay, my next problem, I'm going to go 3 more. You buy apples and oranges. The apples cost $2 per pound. The oranges cost $2.25 per pound. You bought 25 pounds of fruit. The total cost is $52.25. How many pounds of apples and how many pounds of oranges did you buy? So we can see we have 3 units underlined by me, apples, oranges, and money. So that tells me I'm going to have to make a table. Okay, don't make the table overly large. Okay. So total, how many single, and you want to put a $sign above single because it's asking you what's a single one of them cost, and then a $sign for the total. Okay, and then the other 2 units are the apples and oranges, so I'm going to put A and O. Okay, now remember, the first thing you got to do is find your grand total money amount. It's at the end, $52.25. Put 0.25, and then cross that out. Okay, now we want to figure out money numbers I have that are not money. That's money, that's money, that's not. However, it doesn't say apples or oranges, okay? It just says 25 pounds of fruit. So that's my total, okay? And this is X and this is Y. So I put X and Y for the 2 things I don't know. Okay. Now I'm looking for, and cross out 25 after you put it. Now find money numbers. $2, and it says the apples were $2, so 2. Oranges, they were 2.25 was your oranges, so 2.25. And you cross that out. Okay, now I don't have any more numbers, so I have to go from there. So I take X times 2, and that's 2X. And I take y times 2.25. Now that's 2.25y. Okay, now down here I have x and y. They're different letters. Okay, so if I have 2 different letters, we're going to have 2 equations. Okay, circle the top row and circle the bottom row where you have x and y. So I put x plus y equals 25. Okay, put 1s in front, okay? And then the bottom equation is 2x plus 2.25y equals 52.25. Don't forget those decimals. Okay, so I have no base. So I need to circle. And I'm going to write that top equation. 1x plus 1y equals 25. That's to get the second answer more than the first. Okay, not only do I have no base, 1 and 2 aren't the same, and 1 and 2.25 aren't the same. So there is no same. So we got to do the dot, dot, dot. And dot, dot, dot. So what do I have here on the bottom? 2. So 2, 2, 2. What do I have on top? 1, 1, 1, 1. So 1x times 2 is 2x. 1y times 2 is 2y equals 25 times 2 is 50. Okay? And then 2x times 1 is 2x. 2.25 times 1 is 2.25y. Okay? And then I take 52.25 times 1, and that's 52.25. Okay, now I'm going to do my circles again. And 2 and 2 are the same, so I have the same right there. Okay, so I have 2x and 2x. Both are positive, so they're going to switch. You always switch on a story problem because you'll never start out with a negative. So negative. 2.25 is negative, and the 52.25 is negative. Okay, remember what I always do? I plus, 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 plus. You don't need to write that there. That's just for you seeing what I'm doing. Okay, so 2 plus negative 2, 0, out. 2 plus negative 2.25. Now, you need to write negative 0.25, not 25. Negative 0.25y equals, and then I take 50 plus negative 52.25, and that's negative 2.25. Okay, and then I will divide. So negative 2.25 divided by negative 0.25, and that's 9. And that was y. Y is the letter I had. Y is 9. So go find y on your table. It's right there. What's it under? It's under oranges. So 9 is your pounds of oranges. Now I can simply put 9 into this equation that came from the top. So 9 times 1 is 9 plus the 1x equals 25. Really all I have to do is subtract 9. I mean, I'm going to divide by 1, but I mean it's going to stay the same. So 25 minus 9 is 16, and then you don't need to divide by 1. Okay, you can. That's 16 still though. Okay, next problem. At a football game, student tickets cost $3 each. Adult tickets cost $5 each. The school sold 700 tickets. They made a total of $3,078. How many adult tickets and how many student tickets were sold? Okay, again, 3 units. All these problems have 3 units because that's what this is used for, the things we've been learning. Okay. So I need a box. Don't make it ginormous because you're going to need workspace down here. Okay, so total, how many, single, okay, and then put the dollars. These two are for dollars, and then students and adults, you can just put S and A. If you want to abbreviate. Okay, now you should have a grand money total, $3,078. Okay, then cross it out because I don't want to see it there anymore. Okay, now go find numbers that are not money numbers. That's a money number. That's a money number, 700. But what is that? It doesn't say if it's students. It doesn't say if it's adults. So 700 is my total. And I use X and Y to define the adults, okay? Okay, now I go to my second row. That's for money. So I've got $3. That's for students. So students are 3. $5. That's for adults. That's 5. And now I multiply vertically. X times 3 is 3x. Y times 5 is 5y. So I got 2 letters down here, but they're not the same. So we're going to need to make my little cross. Okay, so I have this from up top and this on the bottom. Okay, so I put x plus y equals 700. It's really easy to write. Then put ones in front because you're going to need them. And then 3x plus 5y equals 3,078. Okay, so there's no base. So I'm going to circle. Right. As soon as I see there's no base, I want to circle. And write the top one down here. 1x plus 1y equals 700. Okay, not only is there no base, there's also no same. 1 and 3 aren't the same, neither are 1 and 5. So no base, no same. So we got to do the dot, dot, dot. So I have 3, so 3, 3, 3. And then 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so 1 times 3 is 3 with x. 1 times 3 is 3 with y. And then I take 700 times 3. Okay, and I get 2,100. Okay, and then bottom, 3 times 1 is 3 with x. 5 times 1 is 5 with y. Then 3,078 times 1 is 3,078. Okay. All right, now I actually have a same. Okay. Right here. And again, they should not both be the same sign. Okay. You're going to have to do the switch. Okay. So negative, negative, negative. Okay, now I plus. As soon as I have a same and now I have a positive and a negative, I'm good to go. So 3 plus negative 3 is 0. Out. 3 plus negative 5 is negative 2 with y. And then I take 2,100 plus negative 3,078, negative 978. And then I will dot this so I can just divide. Okay, so I take negative 978 divided by negative 978 divided by negative 2. I got 489, and that's y. Okay. So go find your y on the table. The y is right there, and that's under the A, so that's your adults, 489. Okay, now I'm set up to find the x as long as I just put 489 in for the y. Then you'll need to times that. 489 by 1 is 489. Add your 1x before equaling 700. And I dot my 1x, and then I subtract 489. Okay, 700 minus 489, that's 211. Okay, so 211. Okay, and the last one for I'm going to give you your 2 part ones on your own. A farmer's market selling apples for $1.99 per pound and oranges for $1.50 per pound. You buy 12 pounds of fruit. You spend a total of $21.92. How many pounds of apples, how many pounds of oranges did you buy? So there's my 2 answers. So again, 3 units. I'm going to my table. Okay, so total, how many, and single. Okay, so you want to put the money signs here. These are the money rows. These are for when I buy the fruit, and this is for the total cost. Okay, and then I've got apples and oranges, A, O. Okay, first put your money total, $21.92. Okay, so get that out of there. Now find the only number in the problem that's not money related. That has a money, 12. Okay, 12 pounds of fruit. Well, that's not apples or oranges, so it's my total number of pounds I bought. So this is X and this is Y. Okay, now look for money numbers. $1.99, that's for your apples. $1.50 is for the oranges. Okay, so I take X times $1.99, that's 1.99X. Y times $1.50 is 1.50Y. Okay, and now I have two letters that are different on the bottom. X and Y are not the same letter, so we are going to need to make our cross. Okay, so I have this equation and this equation. So I have X plus Y equals 12. And I'm going to put ones in front of these, okay? And then 1.99X plus 1.50Y equals 21.92. Okay, again, there's no base, so I circle this. I'm going to write 1x plus 1y equals 12. And that's not the same, that's not the same, so there's no same, so I got to go dot, 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 dot. Okay, so I have a decimal in the beginning, so I put 1.99, 1.99, and 1.99. Okay, then 1 is the first number, 1, 1, 1. So 1 times 1.99 is 1.99 with X. 1 times 1.99 is 1.99 with Y. Then I take 12 times 1.99, 23.88. Okay, now it's time to find the bottom. 1.99 times 1 is 1.99x. 1.50y. And when you multiply by 1, it's just the same thing. Okay, so I circle. Okay, so right here I have the same. That's positive, so that's not going to work to plus those until you switch the signs. So switch. So negative, negative, and negative. Okay. So I take 1.99 plus negative 1.99. I got my 0. That's good. Get the x's out of the system. Okay, then I take 1.99 plus negative 1.50, and that's 0.49y. Then I take 23.88 plus negative 21.92, and that's 1.96. So now it's time to dot and divide, but you got to divide by 0.49, okay? Not just 49. You got to get the decimal there. It's not going to work. So 1.96 divided by 0.49 is 4, okay? And that was Y. So where was Y at? Right here, and that's your oranges. So 4 pounds of oranges, okay? All right, then I'll be inserting 4 in for the Y, okay? So I got to multiply first because x ain't by itself. 1 times 4 is 4. Add the 1x equals 12. Then I dot, minus 4, and 1 dot x equals 8. And that's just going to be 8. All right, now pause the video and do the 2 problems, okay? And then I got 1 problem I'm going to show you in this second one we've already done, but I want to remind you how to do it. So pause video, watch, and do the 2 problems right now. Let me know if you're having any problems. Okay, now I'm back. A gas station sells regular gas and premium gas. They sell 11 gallons of regular gas and 16 gallons of premium gas. The premium gas costs 20 cents more. Notice how I capitalized more than regular gas. They made a total of $58.55 from selling the two types of gas. Find the cost of each type of gas. Okay, so put your grand total. It's $58.55. We've done this before. You might not remember it, but cross it out. Now find me numbers that don't have money. Well, 11 doesn't have money. It's 11 gallons of regular gas, so I can put that here. Cross out 11. 16 gallons, so 16 premium. Okay. Okay, now in this row, the only thing I see is 20 cents. Now, it says premium gas costs 20 cents more than regular gas. With more, when you see more, M-O-R-E, you need to go up here and write X plus 0.20 and X. You're not going to use Y at all when you have more than, okay? All right, that's what I'm going to put in these two boxes, okay? So premium gas costs more, so X plus 0.20 goes for premium. Okay, and then X will go under regular. And then I can multiply 11 times X, 11X. Now to multiply this right here, you need to put a 1 in front. You need to make a times pyramid, okay? I need to take 16 times 1, that's 16 with X. And I got to take 16 times 0.20. You don't just write plus 0.20. You got to times it. So that's 3.2. Now look at the bottom. The letters are the same. You don't have X and Y. You have two X's. So you don't need to make the cross in. You just write 11X plus 16X plus 3.2 equals, and then 58.55. Okay, now these X's are on the same side, so I make my adding pyramid. So add. 11 plus 16 is 27X plus the 3.2 before equaling 58.55. And then I dot my 27X, and then minus 3.2, minus 3.2. 58.55 minus 3.2 is 55.35. So 27.x equals 55.35. Then you divide. So 55.35 divided by 27 is 2.05. Now, to find out where that goes for the answer, find the box that you just had an X for. Only an X. Right here. What's that under? Regular. So the regular costs $2.05. Now to get your other answer, you go up here, scribble out your X's, and put the answer you got. So I already know that that's $2.05. To find the other answer, I need to take 2.05 plus 0.20. Okay, I got 2.25. So $2.25.